Folks, we have some major breaking news right now. According to the Florida Phoenix, an American citizen has been detained in Leon County, Florida, despite the fact that documentation has been shown via his birth certificate and social security number that he is an American citizen, that he is an American born man. According to the Florida Phoenix's latest reporting, this individual is a U.S. born citizen. He was arrested in Florida for allegedly entering the state as a quote, unauthorized alien. During a hearing in Leon County, both his mother and a local advocate presented his birth certificate. Still, the judge said she had no authority to release him as federal authorities from ICE are on their way to potentially detain him. That is extremely concerning. Now, before I continue, thank you to all those who have become paid subscribers to my Substack by clicking the button below or supporting my work by sending a one-time donation via Venmo to Aaron-Parnas. I have some very exciting news and very exciting content coming soon, and this could only be possible because of you. So please consider subscribing today to support my independent journalism. In addition, today, folks, there was another deadly mass shooting in America, now at Florida State University in Tallahassee. The latest information is that 2 people were killed, neither of them students, and 5 others were injured. The alleged shooter, a 20-year-old FSU student, is the son of a local sheriff's deputy, was shot by local law enforcement because he refused to comply with orders, and is now currently hospitalized. His status is unknown. Authorities say that he used a handgun that once belonged to his mother, who is a former law enforcement officer. Florida State University's president, Richard McCullough, called it a, quote, tragic day for the FSU community. Speaking at a press conference, he said that the university is devastated by the violence that took place on campus and is doing everything it can to support families, victims, and everyone in the community affected. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump called the Florida State University shooting a shame, but he said he doesn't plan to pursue any changes to U.S. gun laws because, quote, the gun doesn't do the shooting, the people do. And he said that he remains a strong supporter of the Second Amendment. In addition, Donald Trump signed 2 executive orders today aiming to reopen protected areas in the Pacific Ocean to commercial fishing. The move follows lobbying from Amada Radewagan, a U.S. delegate from American Samoa, who urged the administration to lift restrictions on large marine protected areas within the Central Pacific. The United States Supreme Court has made major headways today as it will hear a case that could define the future of birthright citizenship in America. Specifically, the United States Supreme Court will hear the case whether or not the Trump administration could change the 14th Amendment to essentially say that those born to undocumented parents in America no longer have American citizenship. The argument will be heard on May 15th, and I'll have updates. I may even go to the Supreme Court live for you all then. Today, the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals rejected the Justice Department's request to pause a federal judge's order requiring the federal government to facilitate the return of Kilmar Abrego Garcia. In a scathing opinion, the court wrote, quote, this case is not difficult. The government is claiming it could disappear U.S. residents into foreign prisons without even a shred of due process, the very core of our constitutional system. Senator Chris Van Hollen, meanwhile, is in El Salvador right now. I am working on getting an interview with him. Let me know what questions you want answered. He attempted to visit the CCOT facility where Kilmar Abrego Garcia is being held. He was blocked by El Salvadoran officials. Trump's Department of Homeland Security has threatened Harvard with losing its ability to enroll international students unless it hands over detailed records, including disciplinary actions and participation in protests related to those students. Mortgage rates have surged to their highest point in 2 months, with the average 30-year fixed rate reaching 6.83%. This increase is largely due to Donald Trump's tariffs impacting market volatility, making the market more volatile than ever before. And as bond yields rise, so do mortgage rates, making borrowing more expensive for prospective home buyers. Remember, I reported earlier this week that according to a new study, home buyers could see an increase of about $9,200 when buying a home now. And as a result, now mortgage rates are going up as well. A federal judge has ruled that Google illegally monopolized key segments of the online advertising market, marking a significant antitrust setback for the tech giant. Donald Trump is going to England this fall. He will be visiting King Charles on a state visit in September. And finally, Donald Trump reportedly, according to Axios, blew up over a secret Pentagon briefing that included Elon Musk demanding Musk be shut out, saying, quote, "What the fuck is Elon doing there? Make sure he doesn't go." Folks, it is a very busy news day. I'm going to try to get you an interview with Senator Van Hollen tonight, if not later this week. So stay tuned. Once again, if you want to support my work, click the button below, become a paid subscriber to my Substack, or send a one-time donation via Venmo to Aaron Parnas, and I'll see you again this evening.